I'm going to be covering the DCEU, the Snyderverse, Zack Snyder's Justice League, all DC content. Oh yeah! What's going on? Irregular Toy Show. There's three of them. Good. There could be a crisis on Irregulars coming our way. Peace and love. Regular Nation, are you ready for this? Irregular Nation, what is going on? Who wants to get dizzy? Let's get dizzy! Let's get dizzy! That's right. Irregular Nation, welcome to Irregular Reviews. Newsflash 2.0 with me, Neil Storm, where I bring you your Earth One news because the Irregular Neil just does not want to. Oh, nice shooting, Tex. Definitely going to get in trouble for that one again because we pretty much get in trouble for all my drops, I would say.
Was the turtles.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's because they're pretty extended. That's why, but they're good. They're good. Welcome, Irregular Nation, to another edition of Irregular Thoughts Live with me, the Irregular Neil. Yes, and of course, joining me to my left is Miss Hope Productions, and I didn't forget to do that this time because the last time we went live, I forgot to do that. Oh, yes. Say hello, Kelsey.
Hello.
You can talk louder than that.
No.
It's funny, everybody. For some reason, Kelsey likes to be a pain in the ass, and she's just.
I like to be a pain in the ass.
Look, now, did you just see? See? Did you see how I just got her to speak up? I don't know why she uses an inside voice.
We're inside.
Not when you're on the show and you're not near the damn mic.
I'm right next to
There
you.
we go. See, now she kind of wants to talk louder. I can get her to talk a little bit louder, but, hi.
Right next to it.
Speak up.
What do I have to criticize you anymore today, Neil?
You see, there it went again. See, that the levels go up when they want to.
You just give me a play-by-play criticism of my video?
A play-by-play criticism? No, I couldn't read the text on Pineapple Neil.
Yes, you can. If you make it any bigger, that's stupid. So don't criticize me. I'm never going to be on camera.
Isn't it dumb enough that I talk to a fucking pineapple?
Yeah, exactly. But it's
Right.
stupid.
Well, no. Oh, so how's everybody doing out there? Thank you also for anybody that does come in tonight, joins up. We're just gonna be talking about some stuff. Let's see. D23 happened. There's always some kind of fucking drama and bullshit going on in the DCEU land. You got some Marvel nonsense going on. Kelsey and I are how many days away? 3 days away from going on vacation. Yes, that is correct, to Disney. So, she's going to be talking about some Disney park stuff tonight. Yeah. And hey, guess what? We finally freaking finished The Boys. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We finally did it. And then we got a review coming out for that. Woo. The irregular review, because we only have one out for that. We only have Stranger Things season 4. So now The Boys will be out for that. A little behind, but that's okay. And of course, Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is upon us. And the entire world has already reviewed it. It's only been out, I think, for like a week. I shit you not. Cobra Kai, I think, has only been out for like a week. And the day after, you saw fucking reviews for the whole season already. It's like, really? Come on, people. And then, you know, like if you're scrolling through anywhere, of course, people already have to have cut freaking footage from the show. You see what's happening. You're like, yo, come on. Like, and you know what? I like the fact that Netflix is going to a no binge model, I think, pretty soon, where they're just going to release it weekly. So to all the freaking numbnuts that want to watch everything in like a day because you're fucking crazy. My God, I hate that. I mean, that drives me insane. That really drives me insane when everybody.
Why do you want to blow through?
I don't know why everybody wants to run to the fucking internet to give their nonsensical review on something that they don't need to. Even like the big channels that do it, you know, like the ones that have like millions and millions of subscribers. I don't care. Do not come out and review the damn thing the next day. There should be like a clause where they have to wait a month before they can put a fucking review out on it. God, people would go nuts.
Oh my God, can you imagine? They'd be like,
oh my God, you know, you'd actually have to come up with content. You'd actually have to be a content creator. You'd have to do something else and just wait for shit to come out. Oh my God. But, you know, that being said, I am going to be watching that, but we are leaving for vacation, so I'm probably not going to start that because if I finish it and then try to review it, which I wouldn't do. Oh, no. Got the bar of death.
Uh-oh.
It's the bar of death. The Wi-Fi bars of death. I don't know why StreamYard has issues from time to time, but it does. So I'm sorry, everybody. But no, in order for me to do a review, like our reviews come out, you know, in time because we're a little theatrical with what we do. If you want.
Don't say.
Oh, I do say. I do say. Yeah, we're often a little theatrical with our stuff, and I like to use the green screen for the reviews. And we get in trouble for that. We get clapped for that, too. But we write back, and then they take it off because it's like, we're not trying to take your product. We're just trying to create a visual for the, you know, for the viewer, just besides listening to me talk in front of a fucking screen, which is, you know, not that exciting. So before we continue, and I continue to...
So exciting.
It is exciting. Oh, Jesus. Why, hello. Jose, this is a live stream. This isn't content. The other stuff is content, Jose. This is where he calls it content.
And the other one who comments like it's live.
Yeah, it's okay. Jose, this is a live stream. Okay. Hello, Dennis. How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. So, yeah, you know, what else went on? Oh, here I go again.
Did you click off?
No, I almost did. I almost clicked off. But
Yeah, talk about a drinking game right there.
oh my God, yeah, drinking game. I mean, don't forget if anybody wants to drink while doing this, just anytime I say so, because I say that a lot. So Kelsey, how about D23? Huh? What about D23? As I look back at Kelsey, she just looks back at me like, what?
I know I bother you.
Oh, she likes to participate so well when she's in the mood.
Excuse you.
But D23, a lot of people are saying it was
a lot of stuff coming out.
well, there's always a lot of stuff coming out, but a lot of people said it was disappointing, I guess. But why is it disappointing?
That's because people have a lot of expectations.
I think it's exactly expectations. Now, like, there's something we can talk about before even diving into like all the other things here.
Ideas of what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're going to announce it because they said this.
Right. Or, you know, you get all the scoopers about whatever movies or shows that could be coming out. Number one, Disney, please stop with live action adaptions. Stop it now. Okay. And I know Kelsey can agree to that. Just fucking stop.
I hate live action.
It is just god awful. Like everybody, we all know the Little Mermaid's getting a live adaptation. No. I saw the preview.
No.
Get the fuck out of here with that. Pinocchio, that looked freaking god awful. And I haven't heard many reviews on it. And it's been on streaming. Then let's see what else you got coming. You got Hocus Pocus 2, another fucking remake from 30 plus odd years ago. Why are we touching that? And that's going straight to streaming too. Everything's just going straight to streaming, it seems. Not so that's like it's almost like those are movies that they're making, but they don't really believe in. They're going to make tons of money, so they just kind of throw them. But then again, I mean, everything's kind of changed. Cinema's kind of died in ways. Like everybody, when you think about it,
people rather watch it at home.
well, it's like no one wants to go see a movie at the movies anymore. They want to go see a blockbuster.
Well, I'd rather be at home.
Yeah, I know you, but that's you. I've always liked the movies, but movies in general kind of suck lately. Oh my God, because I'm going to bounce back and forth, so don't worry. I also, while I've been home, I've watched Morbius. That movie is fucking atrocious. I don't know who in the hell was petitioning for that movie to get put back in the theater when they did do it. The only reason I just saw it was because it was on Netflix. That movie sucked. It had no plot. It was just, oh my God, it just sucked. The movie sucked. And anybody trying to defend that movie, hey, all power to you. But no, that wasn't a good movie. And Thor: Love and Thunder. Wow, I saw that for the first time too this past week. I kind of knew it was gonna suck when you saw the previews and the fact that Takai was making it again after what he did with the last one. Yo, that movie was atrocious also. So and you know what's funny, when we're talking about previews and expectations, these movies, when they were being led up to coming out, I remember you would see all like the videos out there, everybody's breaking shit down from the trailer, and oh my God, it's this, it's that. Then they get it and it's ass. It was complete ass. No different than with like Black Adam coming out. Is anybody excited for Black Adam, or they just want Henry Cavill? So, and it's also a 2 hour and 5 minute movie. That means that's just gonna be a slapstick movie. Everything's gonna be meshed in. Like you've already seen probably all like the big action set pieces in these previews, and then they already show the main villain. Why would you do that? DC always does that. I don't know why. Wouldn't you want that to be kind of a surprise? I mean, technically Black Adam is your villain, but there's going to be another, force to make him the anti-hero, which is what they're posing him to be in this. It's just kind of like, okay. Then when the latest preview did come out, they didn't really show you much more. They showed you, which is good, but then when you go and show the villain, the main villain, which everybody I guess knew about, Sabak or whatever the hell his name is, I don't know. I don't think that's good. Or I also think that movie it's not going to have much depth. You know that. You just hope it's entertaining enough to be good. And then if the only other draw is everybody's worried about having a Superman cameo in it, dude, guys, ladies, DC is a mess. I see all the stuff that comes out. I'm glad I don't have Twitter, so I don't have to see all the bullshit stuff that comes out all the time. Good God. And that goes on for Marvel too. Oh, Marvel. My God. Like I told you, like a CVS receipt all the time. Everything that just continuously comes out for Marvel, you can't even keep up with this stuff. And that was at D23. And then everybody was getting excited for casting of Fantastic Four, which did not happen, which everybody's been over the top about. You already knew about the director, and then the director's, he was announced. That they did Thunderbolts and this, that, the other. It's everything that everybody has been talking about prior to it coming out, which is why, like we were saying earlier, when people are saying D23 was like a letdown, no different when they say DC Fandom's a letdown, even though that's not happening this year, or Comic-Con's a letdown. It's where you set your goddamn expectation levels, or whatever you keep feeding into your brain at one point in time. It's just the way everybody is, I guess, these days. I don't understand. I think it's stupid. I understand it. It's stupid though. There's so many of us YouTubers out there, way too many of us, that like to do all the, the news reporting and this and that. Cause I see all that stuff all over. And now like what a lot of people do is they do put themselves in front of green screens and they do like these shorts and they report on like, some kind of like stupid shit. And I look at the viewership and I'm like, oh my God, really? Can't anybody just go read an article for themselves? No, huh? Now, I appreciate a good podcast, though. I can appreciate a good podcast with people going back and forth. That is always great. But when it comes to the movie, comic book, news reporting stuff, there's a reason that you see me do it in my satire way with my Newsflash 2.0, because it's really not fun for me to sit in front and just read these articles. I don't find any kind of enjoyment out of it. I don't care about rumors about who's going to be casted for what, or who might be doing this down the road that you haven't heard anything about. And like we said at one point in time, we said this in Newsflash. I know Neil Storm did.
Neil Storm.
When did everybody become the architect for creating a film company, for creating the structure of how movies should come out, who should be cast, this is the way it needs to be done? Like, whoa. It's just like, so you what you do to yourself, actually, which kind of sucks, how I think of it, is that you're ruining your own experiences when it comes to all this stuff. You're ruining it for yourself. You're killing your own joy when you're waiting for something to come out, and then all of a sudden you kept hearing all this stuff and all these bullshit things, and then it doesn't happen, and then you're just let down instead of appreciating potentially what you just saw in front of you. Because sometimes it still is okay. But you can't tell people how to think. So that doesn't work, right? You can't just do those kind of things. And you just kind of have to roll with it. And that's what I do. Kelsey reels me in, though, because let me tell you, I could have gotten myself in so much trouble so many times. Because I definitely... Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely get a little too ranty at times, and I go off.
And then I cut him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got cut in The Boys a few times. We did when we were doing the Boys review, she had to cut me a few times. I was like, oopsie. All right. He's a little trouble. I'm a little trouble. Yes, I am at times. I can be. It's all right, though. Let's see what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got here? What's up, DPGG? Dr. Fate is taking over the Black Adam movie. Do I freeze when that comes up at all? Or does it keep a little bit, right? It cuts me back and forth a little bit. It comes right back, yeah. I don't know, guys. Everything with StreamYard lately is annoying when you use it. Like the connection signals are weird. But all right, so Dr. Fate is taking over the Black Adam movie. See, and that's the thing, right? Everybody, like, that might be the other character that people are excited for. He does look pretty badass. No one like, a general audience doesn't fucking know who the hell Dr. Fate is, right? They don't know who Black Adam is. They don't know who Atom Smasher is, Hawkman, and all that. They're like, okay, what is this? So that's when I understand when people are like, you gotta have Superman in it, this and that. But just to make a cameo isn't going to do anything for you. To have him in the movie, yeah. But then again, why is Black Adam a Superman villain? He's not a Superman villain. So why the fuck would Superman show up? It should be Shazam. So I don't get that. But yeah, I hope Dr. Fate does steal it. We'll see. If we get Dr. Fate movie sold. Some people thought the villain was Trigon. Oh no. And I'm glad it's not. It's him. You can't have someone like him in a movie with Black. Yeah, no. Look, like, they'll do whatever the fuck they want. But yeah, it's some other demon. But I don't think they should have shown that. I think they should have waited to show that. I wouldn't have shown that in the preview. The fact that the movie doesn't really have that WB and all that, they don't have the money to really market it, and The Rock's going to do his own marketing kind of thing because that guy's got money coming out of every end. Like I said, it's not a big character, so there's not a lot of promotion for that. And how do you promote that movie? Like, everybody's a big Black Adam. I mean, The Rock should be the draw, correct? People should just want to see him do that. So we'll see. You'll see when that comes out. I don't think it's going to be like a blockbuster movie or anything like that. It's not going to be a trend-setting movie. It's just going to be a movie that's in place. And however they use the other movies going forward, we shall see. Because, like I said, that whole district right now, the DCEU, is rather messy. There's too much crap that keeps coming out. With the Zack Snyder Justice League, I see like all the, it's restored, it's not restored, it's coming back, he's coming back, he's doing secret stuff on the side, blah, 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 blah. Yo, until you actually hear it from the man himself, don't believe anything that you hear. Don't believe anything that you hear until you hear it from the horse's mouth. That's how it should always be. But with the Marvel news, like I said, the Marvel news was kind of whatever because everything you already knew about it. You already knew what was coming.
And they're releasing what you hate the most.
What?
Teasers.
Oh God, teasers!
Favorite.
Fucking hate teasers.
He loves 15 seconds.
and then everybody.
And to stream about that 15 seconds.
Oh, and then,
5 hours. He loves to do it.
I wish that would stop pop. I wish that shit would stop fucking popping up. It's like on and off. I know it pauses at times, but what the fuck? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Right. So what we got here? We got Pittsburgh Nelly. What's up, Pittsburgh Nelly? What up? We got the Nicotina show. Hello, Nicotina. Shin Aka Cage. Yo, I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing? Well, it's because we don't stream all the time. Thank you. Yes, smash that like button. Do it now. Do it now, mateys. Yes. I know my voice. Yeah, I know my voice gets a little crackly right now. I gotta be good. I'm gonna watch out. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be a good boy. I'm gonna try to be a good boy.
Very hard thing for you to do.
But yeah, one of the teasers I see that everybody I guess I keep scrolling past and I see is like, I am excited for the Kang thing to happen. We saw that previewed in Loki when in the first season, what was going to happen with Kang the Conqueror. Now he's going to be making an appearance, obviously, in Ant-Man. I don't know to what extent, but like I said, it was a fucking teaser. So all it is the line. Haven't I killed you before? Will all the Avengers eventually die? Something to that effect. Okay. Now, I know that this is going to get broken down and overanalyzed to death off a 15-second kind of thing, which is what it was, of what it could mean and that, like we were talking about before, don't overhype yourself. When you overhype yourself, that's what ruins it for you. And that's what keeps ruining all these con events, like all these like little. The only thing I think that wasn't ruined for the D23 thing for people would be the Disney Park section, because
just also people thought way more was going to be announced than it was.
What Disney Parks? You thought more were going to be announced for that, or are you talking about the other stuff?
Yeah,
the other stuff. General. Well, they were expecting bigger announcements, like Daredevil right now.
They want it off the park. They want it. Like there was just like
there was that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay, and that happened with Disney Parks too. Okay, so there. See, I'm corrected right there. So
there were people that were going on like, oh, we're hoping this and this and this, and then there's like bits and pieces of things that people wanted. They're like, well, it's kind of gonna happen in some way,
Right.
So it's not like fully that way. But people are too high expectations on that shit.
Is it high expectations, or is it just the fact that it doesn't matter the genre group, whether it be the entertainment, like the movie, the comic realms, all these different realms of entertainment, right? And now, like we were just talking Disney Parks, and here's Kelsey filling me in about people that get the same kind of hype train going in their head, whether they read it in articles or not, from people scooping this and that, doing it about parks, doing it about anything. Like that's why when you hear me go off about certain things, it's not just like I know that this happens through many different categories of life. But here we are talking about that, and see the same thing happens with Disney Parks, man. People get over.
People are like crazy.
But it's no different than the comic, the comic movie community, which is kind of, I think, gotten a little mixed in. So what I always would say. Not like you always hear me talking so much, so you're probably like, "What? I don't know what the fuck you're saying." Yeah, I know. Exactly. You never know. You never know what the fuck I'm saying.
You know what I have to tune out?
It's not nice. She says I'm not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice. But the growth of the comic book movie, right? Oh boy. Now it's gotten to such heights that once you get too big with anything, man, you got to start catering to shit, and stuff starts getting watered down. And that was something that we kind of said with we're not saying The Boys is watered down, but the more popularity it grows, it seems the more vulgar the show gets.
Oh, yeah.
Like the vulgarity of the show.
The,
now I know the comics are dark.
The
shock factor, right? But there's still enough story that they put in there. But like I said, I'm not going to give off everything I said because we have our irregular reviews coming off with that. But season 3 definitely was the weakest plotting for like what they were stretching it out to be. It was kind of, it wasn't sent off as great. But that's all I'll say in that because we have a review coming. What's going on here? What we got? What are you guys all talking about up in here? Just making sure. Kelsey's also in the chat, so she will. Thanks. Let's see. Oh, okay, good. You guys are talking to yourself. What do we got here? D, peek before I go into other tangents here. I wouldn't be surprised if some random person yell out Ant-Man in the theater to Adam Smasher. Pretty much expect it to happen. What? Most of my friends even thought the movie was part of the Marvel Universe. Oh, you're talking about, okay. All right, I got you. But yeah, so like it's gotten to such heights and levels that now it's just huge, the comic book movie world. Huge. And now you have like the people that really know all their comics, that have read them and done all that stuff. So they know that the lore better. And then you have the general audience or like the flyby people that kind of just join in. People that love Marvel, but they grew through Marvel through like the MCU, which is the movie universe, or no different with DC. You're watching it through the universe of, the animated movies or the live action movies. There's so much coming now that a lot of it gets watered down and a lot of it isn't good. And that's unfortunate. I find that unfortunate. So you will get your obscure, your few movies like in between movies. You can't even talk right there. You'll get your movies in there that are pretty good, or you'll get some epic things. I know why everybody loves Zack Snyder and why I love him. And what he did with the Justice League movies and all that. And he's got Rebel Moon. They had that cool set shot that someone got of like the whole vehicle, of like the whole ship. I guess that was real, I hope, because when I saw that, I was like, ooh. I get why everybody wants him to come back, but we know that that's not a reality. And when you're looking at, like I'm talking about how it's just like oversaturation. Everything is oversaturation these days. No different than when I just said earlier with Kelsey, I'm like, Disney, stop with the live fucking adaptation movies. You got to stop. Like where is the calling for those? There's no calling for that. I just don't get it. Now you're doing Mufasa? What? Mufasa? Who the fuck needs to see Mufasa? Do you need to see that? No. Mufasa.
I love Lion King,
Yeah, the animated movie.
If they made it I think if they did that animated, I'd be okay with it. To know, like,
what, like an updated animated movie?
Yeah, like an updated.
Or an updated.
They did that animated, that story that they're gonna tell.
But you don't like Disney's choice of animation with the.
I don't think it's animation. I think they're gonna use like real lions.
Oh yeah,
like
no. Oh yeah, no, they're gonna do it like the live action
like,
Lion
King.
King.
That's what I'm saying. If you made it like a cartoon.
Yes, I know where you were going.
No.
I said, yeah, like the old school ones, yeah. But you don't like Disney's choice of animation now.
Well, the Mickey Mouse.
Those are their main fucking draws.
I know.
And they've chosen crackhead animation.
If they took
shitty animation, it really doesn't look good.
No. Oh my god. If you go on the ride with me with that.
You mean if I go on the ride? I'm going to go on every ride.
If we go on that ride, you're going to see how scary Goofy is and how I think he's ready to like murder somebody. That's how he looks. That's how the animation looks. It's scary as hell.
Oh, it could be scary. Is Steven in the house? If you're in the house, what up, buddy? Yeah. So, but it just everything's oversaturated right now. Hey, one thing that would look good though, like I like Star Wars. Ooh, can't wait to build my lightsaber and come home with an Obi-Wan cloak and everything. Or if I can find a Luke Skywalker like Jedi outfit. Oh, so getting that too.
Why do you need that? You're not even a big Star Wars fan.
I'm building a lightsaber.
So?
Whatever, it's a character I can fucking do. Why wouldn't I want to do? Why wouldn't you want to?
For so many reasons, Neil, of why I wouldn't want to do that.
Why? I've got my Ghostbusters proton
I have
pack
to come
coming.
home with you with that thing.
So what? Hey, and we're going to the Halloween party when we're out there,
Sure.
right? I wanted to bring my Ghostbusters stuff, but I'm like, I would sweat through that in like a second out in Florida.
It's gonna be way too hot.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. But I probably would die. Yeah. That would be very hot. No, they wouldn't. They would probably think it's a weapon. And then if they took it away, it's a wand.
Okay, I know.
The Spangler wand.
But you're not allowed to have guns.
I know. It's not a gun. It's not a gun.
It kind of looks like a gun.
Oh, yeah! Does not. It does not.
Okay.
What do you got there, Shin? Watering down is a disservice to the material. It is. I understand adapting for film because some things don't fit. Yes, but that's where I see, like, reading what you just said right there, right, man? The reason I talk about that and the oversaturation, sometimes you don't need to do characters. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to explore certain characters because you can't explore them correctly. Because sometimes what's written on paper, on print, isn't going to translate the right way. So you know what? Leave that character alone. Maybe you don't need to do that. And they're just every freaking Marvel, DC, Disney, any other fucking comic book or outworldly thing continues to come out. We're just getting it's getting thrown in your face now. No matter where you look, Prime Video does them, Apple Plus, Tubi. I can't even keep up with all the streaming networks anymore. That fucking Wi-Fi bar. So I feel what you're saying there. Hey, Jamie, what's up, dude? I was shocked that I liked the Dumbo movie. Oh, God. But I haven't liked any of the other real-life ones they redo. Look, man, I can't sit there and go, I haven't watched any live adaptions. I have no desire. If I've seen the animated version of it from back in the day, why do I want...
I'm not taking that.
Yeah, I don't need to taint it. It would feel tainted because even that, you're going to water that shit down some way or it's going to be creepy looking, like Pinocchio. I can't even look at that. Number one...
I don't watch Lion King with the real lion.
No! What? No! No, like Baloo. Jungle Book, Baloo does not look like Baloo.
He's a bear.
But he doesn't look like Baloo.
I know, because he's a real life bear.
I know. I mean, just do a tailspin like fucking... Oh, come on.
Only if they did it the way they did it.
Yeah, they could. No, they could. No, you know what? Remember when we were watching that? We were rewatching that. Yeah, no, it was good. But, everybody loves the Sea Duck. But we remember like the story tones, like some of the everybody's out of work, they're poor, or like you remember in like the first episode. Then you had the pirates that would fire guns, and shit. That shit probably wouldn't happen now, especially on Disney Plus. They would make it some corny ass fucking thing. It would not work. That'd be cool if they did like just a movie on it, an animated movie. That would be okay. Do that. Don't do a series though. That would be kind of scary. I wouldn't want to see that. What have we got here? Dude, Halloween Horror Nights is so great. What is that?
It's a Universal. We're not going there.
Oh, yeah. We're not going to Universal. That'll maybe be sometime down the road. I'm going back to Disney since I was, 5? I think I was 5 or 6, I told you. So I don't even remember it. So this is going to be wild.
That's so sad. You live such a sad life.
Oh. She says I live a sad life. How you can say I live a sad life?
You do.
Oh, shit. What do you got? Have no desire to see Ginger Apocalypse Little Mermaid. Oh!
You live a sad life.
Oh. Yeah, I do. Sometimes. That's funny. I like that shit. Yeah, remember I was like, Kelsey, they came out with a Little Mermaid teaser. You're like, no.
And I said, don't show me. And
and I showed her.
Because he's an ass.
Well, I watched the Chippendale movie.
Because he's an asshole, and I told him not to.
Oh, that was bad.
I told you not to.
I like how they were like, oh, it's good. It was like a shit fest of cameos and like, why are you doing this to these characters? They didn't need this movie.
Never watch it. They're my favorite characters ever.
Yeah, I know.
I got me.
Yes.
We're gonna meet them on Sunday.
Yeah, Kelsey, we get to have. What are we having? Breakfast with them?
No.
No.
Have, lunch.
Lunch. We're having lunch with them.
Minute.
I want chicken tenders.
I don't want chicken tenders. You can't what they give you.
Oh, damn it!
Family style. You get chicken tenders another day.
Okay. Oh, I'm getting yelled at already. What do you got? I forgot though. Dumbo was directed by Tim Burton. Yes, it was. Though maybe that is why I liked it. Yeah, you probably just love his style because he did. I remember seeing the preview for that when it was coming. I don't remember when that came out. Was that like a few years ago? A couple years ago, maybe. Ginger Apocalypse is real. Ginger's to be in films too. Yeah, Disney Parks is general. What do you got? Yeah, Disney Parks in general is great around Halloween. Well, yeah, we're going to the Halloween party, man. We're going to be at that. What day is that?
Friday.
That's Friday.
It's our last day.
That's our last day. Okay.
Well,
yeah, but the merch.
It's there until Monday.
The merch.
It's open until midnight.
And they got special merch.
The party goes till midnight now.
But they got special merch. You know me and merch.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting the merch.
They got merch. They got snacks. They got everything.
Oh, it's gonna be on like fucking Donkey Kong. You have no idea.
I really need a leash for him.
Yeah.
Lose him in a heartbeat.
She might have to get a leash, so I don't get lost.
Maybe I need to borrow my dog's tracker, and I just put it on you, and then I'll just be able to be like, okay, there he is.
Excuse you? You know what we say to that, everybody?
That's how it is. You're very rude. I don't like you. I'm going to leave you on the side 95.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
You're going to... Oh, well, she could. If I actually put the wheel over to her and I fall asleep.
I'll just drop him off somewhere.
Which probably won't happen. That won't happen.
Yes, it will.
No. I'm psychotic. I don't know. I don't sleep. Especially on the road. I'm like... And I got the Nintendo Switch now. Kyle, buy fucking games, dude. I mean, I need myself a Nintendo Switch now that I'm using it and borrowing it because I was like, I got to use it. He has the Super Nintendo package, the Genesis package, and the classic Nintendo. I think I said classic Nintendo, didn't I? Well, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Genesis. He has all those packages on there, but usually those packages have some of the shittiest games possible on them. And Kelsey's already watched me die numerous times, and I don't like it.
You got Mario outside.
I do get really pissed off because it just brings me back to those times in childhood when you used to take the controller and fucking whiz it across the room because you couldn't.
Why are you always so violent?
I don't know.
It's just a game.
They get frustrating. You know how frustrating. You know how frustrating it is to play Mega Man. Oh. Oh my gosh. That game used to piss me the fuck off. Great game, but piss you off. Oh, you have no idea. Yes. So Winnie the Pooh is a horror movie now. What's next? Yeah, I saw that. That was that's like, what the fuck? Live action Moana with The Rock. I'd be down as long as the same dude voices the crab and he sings Shiny. Okay. All right. No, I mean, I'm saying okay to him. That's what he would like, but no, Shin. I mean, I'm good on that. It's just a game, and yes. Kelsey does not like The Rock.
So I'd be very angry.
She's just like, no. You don't need a live action Moana. Aren't they doing Lilo and Stitch too? They're doing Lilo and Stitch, right?
Yes.
Ooh, you know how scary Stitch is gonna look. You know how scary Stitch is gonna look. He's gonna look fucking freaky.
What are they gonna make him?
I don't know.
Like,
you didn't like the way they made Jiminy Cricket look?
Well, I know, but he's a cricket. I understand what he is.
Well, the other one's a fucking alien.
Exactly. He's not like a dog or something. Like, who is he gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I guess he's gonna be the animated thing, right?
I don't know.
Pinocchio is, I guess.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
I would assume so. Christopher Robin never should have left. Yeah, that was the demise of Winnie the Pooh. That's when he started going murderous, apparently. Oh hell no, not Stitch. Yeah, man. Yes, that is a live action adaptation. They're doing Hercules too.
Hercules. What else coming up this year? Snow White.
Snow White. Yep. The Seven Dwarfs are going to look really scary. I'm sure. Anybody remember the Garbage Pails Kid movie from back in the 80s? That was frightening. Frightening. You should check that preview out. You might have nightmares. What else they got?
Now I forget.
Oh, Elsie.
Well, I don't know. I think we probably mentioned them all at this
Yeah,
point.
we might have. We might have. So why don't you tell me some of this Disney park excitement that you have coming? I'll share something that Kelsey's about to talk about with Disney Park. Oh, where are we here? Chrome tab. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've used this. My God. Oh my God. All right. So that is what we're talking about right there. Okay. Interesting. All right, Kels, shoot.
Well, they're already replacing the fireworks in actually replacing both fireworks shows in Magic Kingdom and Epcot that just debuted a year ago, and I guess they're not getting the greatest reviews, so they're going back to the what?
No, go. Keep going.
It just messed me up. So they're actually going back to one of the it's going to have concepts of the old one that everybody loved, Happily Ever After. So that's going to go back to the Magic Kingdom.
Enchanto Zootopia, isn't that your?
Yeah, so that's also another thing is that they're in talks to retheme Dinoland USA in Animal Kingdom to Moana and Zootopia. So, which that needs a retheme. It's kind of been like up in the air for a little while. It's got some carnival games.
Well, you love Zootopia, so that's a big
that would be
thing.
exciting to me, and I just saw what they're going to build in Shanghai, so it's pretty exciting. If like that same thing could come, because they just released that ride vehicle and it looks amazing.
Well, this looks cool. This is what we're going to see. This is the change of the fireworks, right?
Well, that's not happening yet.
Oh.
We're still going to see Disney Enchantment. This is Happily Ever After.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's going to be the same show that it was before, but it's going to have a lot of elements, and people just love that one.
Okay.
So that's going to be good. Tron finally has a spring 2023 really opening.
Oh, the light cycle.
The light cycle that they've been building for like.
But I'm not going to be there for that.
Not this time. The Magic Kingdom, they are talking about expanding, and I guess they would be taking away Tom Sawyer Island and building either like Coco or the Disney Villains are on top.
Disney Villains,
like
okay.
a Disney Villain Land.
All right.
Which I know my brother would be like first in line for, knocking over little kids to get to the Disney Villains.
Yeah, your brother likes the villainy shit.
He loves that.
He does.
Yeah. Harmonious that we're gonna see, that's gonna be replaced by another nighttime one too, which is so funny that this one's only lasted a year and the other one ran for 20 years. That was prior to that, and everybody loved it. So I only saw it the one time and I didn't get to enjoy it. So I'm gonna see next week.
What is this?
How good it is. That's Harmonious.
That's Harmonious?
That's what we're going to see in Epcot.
Oh. Okay, yeah, it does say Epcot.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. This isn't my forte. As you all know, we cover this in Newsflash. We do a Disney park section with Neil Storm and Kelsey.
And the Walt Disney Company is turning 100, so a lot of this stuff is celebrating that. So that's one of the things that's going to be this new spectacular that's there.
What is this? Disney Animal.
Also, we're doing a Figment.
Is that on here?
Yeah.
Where is that?
They're in Epcot. You stole too far.
This?
Never mind. Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to show photos.
Well, there isn't a photo of that.
All right. Shit. I'm trying to give visuals. Getting yelled at again.
Nobody can yell that, but there's not a visual of that.
Okay.
There's not a visual for everything.
All right, move on.
Then over in California, they're going to build a new attraction in the Avengers campus with the multiverse. That's cool.
Yeah, but that's in Cali, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that ever going to come to Disney World, the Avengers campus, or no?
No, there's something with Universal that they can't do it in Orlando. There's some weird thing. I forget what it is.
Is there a buy right or copyright issues?
There's something there.
So stupid.
That
That's just so
I don't
dumb.
really understand how they're able to there. I don't know.
Okay.
It's something about it being too close to each other. I don't know.
Well, because they use those themed characters in the Universal parks, don't they?
Yeah.
So if you were to do that adjacent in Disney World, that would be conflicting and taking away from business, I guess, in a way.
I forget what it is exactly.
Seems like that would be the case.
I guess it's far enough away in Disneyland, so they have Avengers Campus.
Oh, see, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Well, we can go there.
I would like, what, out to Cali? That would,
Like,
yeah, no. I mean, I would like to see that. That'd be pretty fun.
Like, there's a ton of stuff going on.
That'd be pretty fucking
parks,
cool.
But, and a ton of new meet and greets and stuff like that coming very soon.
So that's cool. What do you got there? If you could go, Puff Daddy going. And look at that, Jamie. Yes, glad you do Disney parks. We haven't went in a couple years, so can't wait till we all can go again. Oh yes, and then we're gonna have plenty of footage for you too.
Yes.
Plenty of footage will be coming back from this vacation. A lot. It's gonna be a lot of content and videos that we make from that freaking craziness.
Oh God.
Oh well, hey, you got the portable. We've got the portable. Right here, we've got the portable chargers for the camera that we do use for news. And then you see this little furry. This is a mic. This thing is a mic. I'm always like, that's a mic, but this is our Sony device that we use, and it's a good camera. And then the GoPro.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna be bringing our GoPro right here.
Today I found the backup batteries for that too. So
oh, perfect. So all this is gonna be coming with. So we're gonna have a lot of fun because Kelsey's been showing me all like the people that vlog, because for me I'd always be like, oh, I'm kind of weird because on some of my toy hunting, which I'm not allowed to do right now.
I wonder why.
Huh?
Why? Why are you not allowed to do it right now?
Because there's another toy show coming.
Because you were a bad boy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I've got three DC toys. Yes. No.
Bad.
No.
Bad.
One was on pre-order. I showed the two McFarlanes that I wait a minute. No, what? The two McFarlanes that I got.
These are going to be available for pre-order.
Yes, I was going to pre-order them. I didn't pre-order the Bane because the Bane's $40. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not spending $40 on that, even though I might eventually. And then I got a Nightmare Batman, a Beast Kingdom Nightmare Batman.
You don't need it.
So there's going to be a toy show on those three coming soon. Yes. But yeah, I got in trouble for that. It's okay.
So anyways, you're going to see him doing a lot of crazy things.
Yeah, that's...
We were talking about the vlogging before you went on playing your toys.
Well, it's toys. I love toys. Come on, toys, props, let's go. What up, Truth? How we doing? Yes, Daniil Stroke and Kelsey are in the house. Hey, Jake, Sally, Andrew, what's going on? Good to see you, bud. Yes, the mic check. It is a fucking weird mic, though. I remember when I saw it, I'm like,
why?
Because it looks like a little fuzzy bush.
What do you think that's going to look like?
Not that. I thought it was going to be something like stuck up or something.
Well, you can get ones that are...
Yeah,
different.
but I mean, it works. It's just funny looking. You know? He was doing the mic check. Remember when we used to do the mic checks, when I would do all the crazy mic checks?
Uh-huh.
Those are probably all still saved. Yeah, they definitely are.
What do you mean? I have one released that's that.
Oh, no, meaning, yeah, but that was like the early on videos that we tried. When we were doing all those little bleeps, because I like to make fun of me. I hope you, Neil and Kelsey have, I hope you hope Neil and Kelsey. Okay, thank you, Jose. Thank you. Jose wishes us well on our trip.
Okay.
Yay, Jose! WB needs their own park. Oh my God, WB can't even get a fucking movie studio together correctly. They can't have, didn't they actually kind of have something though?
What?
Or was that MGM?
What?
That was MGM Studios that did like movie studio tours. And that
was fantastic.
Yeah. WB should do that. They could do movie studio tours
That
and
was
shit.
fantastic, and I loved that. And now it's not like that at all anymore.
No, huh?
And that makes me sad.
Yeah, see, well, Kelsey, she likes all that stuff. She likes the behind the scenes. Oh my God, I gotta get a water. I'm parched. I need a water. Notice I'm not drinking tonight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Why?
So now you can actually see all the natural insanity that comes out of me. Yes. Yes. Ow, bitch.
No, I've gone on a lot of the studio tours. I went in
Studio tours can be fun.
I went in Universal Hollywood when I was out there. I did a cool VIP one there. That was cool.
Yes.
When I turned 16.
Oh, wow.
A long time ago.
Yeah, she an old bitch now.
That's a long time
She's
ago.
an old bitch now. 30.
That was fun. I've done some other places too.
Yeah, but they don't have anything like that at Disney, right?
No, not anymore.
No. Truth. What up? What do we got here? Neil, did you get a chance to watch Cobra Kai? It's fantastic. The show gets crazier every season. No. I was talking about that earlier. I have not watched it yet. I've had it. I could have, but I know that Kelsey wants to watch this with me because she is caught up. But I was laughing at like all the fucking reviews, bro, that came out the day. Probably like the day of it coming out, because like the big channel people, they get it in advance. So then they'll go out there and they'll put their non-spoiler review out. And then they get everybody all like crazy and this, that, the other. But yeah, no, I know I'm going to enjoy it. So yes, that I have not had a chance yet, but I know you have because you just said it got crazy. Are they going to go with another season? This wasn't the final season, huh? Cool. I wonder what they're going to stretch it into. I wonder how much longer they can go with it. I would assume they can't go much longer with Cobra Kai because the kids are getting old. And I wonder, like, where they are at. Like, are they still in high school, some of these kids? Because they're all... Right? Yeah. Well, some of these kids, they start to look so fucking old that you're like, okay, I don't buy that. But, yeah.
No, they probably still have a little time.
They should. I think they shoot that show pretty quick. Also, I don't think it takes that long to shoot that. Actually, there's a Warner Brothers movie world in Australia. Oh, well, that's cool. But that's in Australia. That's not here.
Kind of far.
Yeah.
We could always travel.
No spoil. No, he ain't gonna give you any spoilers. What do we got here? I'm thinking of making little man dress up as Billy Butcher and Homelander for Halloween. Oh, that's awesome. That's probably going to be pretty popular costume, I would think. Right? Yeah, but you're not.
No.
Not for Kelsey. Not for Kelsey.
No.
I was like, are you? I can't tell if she's saying anything to me sometimes because I told you Kelsey's misanimated.
No,
Misanimated. Plus, I don't know when she's mad at me sometimes either.
no.
And she checks out on me.
Check out.
Huh?
What else did I do? I just think that's disturbing.
No, it's not disturbing. Stop.
For a kid, yes. That's very
Well, knowing what the characters are, yeah.
It's very disturbing to me.
What do you got there? They're planning season 6. See? Yeah, so I wonder what they're gonna go with when it comes to like storyline with that, because I don't know what they did with it. I mean, if you're bringing Chosen in and all the other characters, there was only 3 Karate Kid movies, so I don't know how much more expansion there is when it comes to that, or when that maybe the wow factor for the show goes away. I mean, you never know with today's day and age because everybody gets fucking bored of everything so fast. The attention span when it comes to all that. Are you excited to watch Cobra Kai?
Eventually, yes.
So that's a yes. That's good.
Eventually.
That's good. Yeah, don't expect a review from, let's see. Yeah, we probably won't have a review until like 4 months from now.
No. At least a month from now. Though.
At least a month, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like to, honestly,
Well,
I don't
we're
like to
on-
rush reviews out.
And we're on Disney stuff.
Yeah, and I still have to watch the Bob's Burger movie, and I gotta watch Beavis and Butthead. I want to watch the Beavis and Butthead movie on Paramount. But I told you I sat through Morbius. Oh my god! And I sat through Thor: Love and Thunder. I actually got physically sick from both movies. So I had to give myself a break from that. It's so bad, Kelsey. So bad.
So bad.
So fucking bad. Kelsey doesn't watch Game of Thrones, so House of the Dragon's been good. I've been enjoying that. It actually sparked me to watch a little bit of the first Game of Thrones, which is you can't beat that. You just can't.
Sure can. What?
See you.
I can't. You actually can.
Man said Homelander. Oh God, Shin. Jesus. Hot take. I think Batman Begins 2005 is better than The Dark Knight. I don't think that's a hot take, Andrew. That's just your opinion. That's okay. I like the first Batman. I like Batman Begins better than The Dark Knight too, because it's a Batman movie. Hilary Swank has. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Hilary Swank and Jaden Smith. They can do that with Jackie Chan. They honestly could if they wanted to. Oh, that would be funny. That would be funny if they did do that. My family really likes Cobra Kai, but I haven't watched any of them yet. Really? Wow. Jamie, doing yourself a disservice. You haven't watched, your whole family's watched it, but you haven't? Wow. How does one do that? They must talk about it all the time. I'd be like, there goes the fucking Wi-Fi bars of death. I'd be like, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it at all. I'd be making noises like. God, I love that.
Not if you never watched it, you didn't care.
True.
So what would you care if they
It's
were
true.
talking about it?
Oh, no.
You don't have to just watch everything everyone watches.
You know we don't do that. I don't do that.
I know, so you wouldn't care if someone else is talking about it.
Oh, no, but I'm saying his family within the house. I'm like, shush. Says he likes it. He hasn't watched any yet. Ha-ha.
No, he says his family likes it. He hasn't watched any of it, meaning
Oh.
nobody really wants to watch
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Nobody wants to watch it.
Oh, that's the crack, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't read that right. Sorry. That's all right. Baby Butcher is going to be hard to find, though. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, you can buy some stuff, but damn, I never watched either. Oh, man. Shit, guys. Fuck. You can make your own Baby Butcher outfit. You could.
Do not.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but you could. You know, hey.
Baby's supposed to be something cute.
Oh, man. Well, bias aside, okay. My Batman, I know what your Batman movie is. Andrew, I know your likes and dislikes, buddy. I know you're a big fan of Michael Keaton. He must be upset that he might not be having a bigger role than he was scouted out to be with the upcoming Flash Drive movie, if that ever sees the light of day. Shin, Cobra Kai was written very well. That's why it's still so popular. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It does have good writing. It's got a I always said to Kelsey when she started watching, I'm like, it's going to give you some of that old sitcom-y kind of vibe to it, you know? At times. And then it gives you it gives you action and all that, and it gives you the corniness, and it's telling you it's corny. You know, it's not trying not to be corny.
It makes fun of itself.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that satire. That's why Supernatural lasted so long in my mind. What?
Nothing. I know you love it.
Why being an ass?
What do you mean?
Why'd you laugh like that?
Because you always say that this way.
Because I love Supernatural.
I know.
It's judging me. I don't like it. I don't like the judgment.
Okay.
No, I get judged all the time, guys. I get judged all the time. Yeah, that's a bullshit buy too, by the way. Yeah. What? What?
It's getting late.
What the hell's HOD? What is HOD? Hod? Hod is
I'm not
good so
with
far.
it.
I'm not good with all that shit either. Shin, elaborate. What is Hod? Oh, no, I know what it is. No, I know what it is. House of the Dragon. Got you.
Well,
Got
why
you.
can't you just write that? Why does everyone have to abbreviate everything?
'Cause
Is it really that difficult? I don't really understand these days.
I don't know.
I really don't.
Okay.
That
Ooh,
makes me angry.
it's a Kelsey rant.
No, that's obnoxious.
Hope Productions rant. Woo!
That is just obnoxious.
Go!
Is that how you talk to people? That's why nobody can talk to each other.
These days, yeah.
No one can speak
Ooh.
because of shit like that.
What do we got? What do we got? It just looked cheesy to me at first, but everyone tells me it's good. It is cheesy. It's cheesy as fuck. It's Cobra Kai. If you ever watch the Karate Kid movies in the 80s, that's basically what it continues to do. It just continues that style of, the crane kicking and the fucking, and like everybody's a martial artist. Like when they have the big school fight and that, I love that. That was just funny. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You're starting to look uncomfortable.
Yep. But you didn't yell at me from too far away.
Yeah, well, sit right.
I can't.
Oh. Like you look uncomfortable and upset. I can see it in her eyes. Agreed, Batman Begins is a better movie, yes. Oh, really then? Tell me, Neil, which Spider-Man is for me? Are you serious, bro? It's on your fucking avatar thumbnail, Tobey Maguire. What do we got here? Yes, House of the Dragon. Yeah. Since Jeffrey Dean Morgan is showing up on The Boys, we gotta have. I've been saying that. We gotta get Sam next. Supernatural reunion. Yes, it has to happen. I need to see Sam Winchester show up now. And then speaking of the Winchesters, that show The Winchesters coming out, I don't know. I've said that before. I guess I have to give it a chance, but it is, I don't know. I don't think so. I didn't think that was needed. But they're doing it anyway. But yeah, I think Jared Padalecki's definitely going to get put into The Boys. I mean, why wouldn't he? They already got Bobby. They got fucking Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Why not bring the mother in there too? Let's get Mary Winchester in there also. Let's get the whole kit and caboodle. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to? I mean, shit. It was fun. It was fun chilling. Both y'all stay gold. I gotta go. Till next time. Peace. All right, Pittsburgh Nelly. You have yourself a good night. Hell yeah, Truth. Oh yeah. No, he's coming. Yeah. See, I know Shin. I know you're a fan of Supernatural. Yeah, Supernatural family for life. Yes, I am a fan of the natural. But it's kind of weird streaming on some of this stuff because we're not doing a news flash. We're not doing a news flash for a few weeks. So, this is kind of why we were doing this live stream. This live stream was supposed to happen. What was it supposed to happen? Last week? Saturday? Yeah, and it got pushed to today because we're leaving in a few days. So, it's going to be no content. But we are going to release an irregular reviews on The Boys season. That was season 3, right? Yes. I don't fucking know. I forget. Jesus. Help me out.
Did the review.
I know, but I forget. Yeah, so that'll be coming out. Kelsey's energy right now is showing me that she does not want to continue to keep going right now.
I did not say that.
She looks tired.
I'm tired. I was working.
She's tired. I wasn't working. I wasn't working. But, Kelsey, here, ready? Watch this. Kelsey, do you care about Henry Cavill being Superman?
I don't care about anything less. Literally, never care about such a thing. And if you care about that, you care about, you really need to check.
Yeah, no, I had to do
Get
that.
some help, please.
But yeah, when it comes to the news, though, when it comes to everything that I see that's, out there, there's nothing new. There's just a lot of scooping nonsense going on lately. And, like I said, you got to wait for Black Adam to come out. Who the fuck cares if he's in the movie? Because if he's in the movie, it's going to be for a minute. Not even, a minute. That's getting generous. It'll be 2 seconds. He's still not even signed on for anything. It's funny. I see an article saying he's rumored to be in Marvel, and then he's rumored to be in the DC movie, and then he's rumored to be this, and then it's like, wow, how the fuck does everybody come up with all this shit? I don't even know. I wouldn't be able to like spend my day even thinking about that. I wouldn't even care.
Why would you care?
Yeah, that's right. D. See, I could do that pretty good right now. Or I could do smelly cat.
Maybe you should.
She said no to that. It's okay.
Maybe you just should.
She said no to that.
Maybe you just give that to yourself.
Yeah, and I'm not even pulling up any like articles on all this fucking nonsense because a lot of it is. And I don't want to make you all think that I'm going to report the news on my live streams all the time because I'm not, because that's why we do Newsflash. Looking at everything, to me, there's nothing new. Anything that's going to keep coming out is just going to be scooping bullshit to just get you to click on, to get you to say, oh, this is going to happen. Oh, that's going to happen. Right now, it's all hearsay. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, especially with a studio that doesn't have much direction right now. Like, remember the whole, what was his name? Dan Lin, the quote unquote savior that was being portrayed. And then that never came to fruition. But you had all the other bullshit leading up to it saying that he is in. And then it was not, because none of that shit should be leaked out until something is actually done, or if there's like really talks that are happening right there and then. No, it gets leaked out like a month before or weeks before. What an exhausting thing. And I always say, I never knew that we all cared this much about that shit. To me, it was always about the entertainment. If something was coming out, that was about it. I didn't care about all the other jargon. The only time I would care about crap like that is if I actually worked inside of the industry. Now, some of these people that do have their YouTube channels that are like ginormous, they do work in the industry. So they do have these sources and this and that. So I understand why they play on all that. But then it becomes like the secondary ones that aren't huge, but then start scooping also and saying that they have sources. And you're like, really? How do you have a source? What do you have, a source in the bathroom? Did you read it on the wall? I mean, my God. Yeah, like it's just fucking insanity after a while. And I don't really have like much else to say, to be honest with you. We can go on and on and on and on and on, but I don't want to get redundant. I really don't. Do you have anything to add, Miss Kelsey?
Not this moment.
No, like nothing else on your mind, life-wise?
Life-wise?
We can always talk a little bit of life, too. We can talk a little bit of the insanity of everything these days. The hustle and bustle.
I finished work today. Happy.
Yes. Today was Kelsey's last day of work.
There's no better feeling than driving away before.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Vacation.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. We're off for over 2 weeks, so it's just like, it's such a relief. And especially when all you do is work, like, doesn't anybody ever get that feel, that all we fucking do is feed into a system of nonsense, whether it be doing this shit, or just everyday life, like you go to work. Oh, gotta go to work, whether it be a job or a career, you go and do it. We get self-important about it and we act like it's all about us. But when in reality, nothing's about anybody, at the end of the day, you should just kind of, I'm happy to be with Kelsey. Like, oh my God, like to be alone in this world, especially now, I can't even fucking imagine what it feels like. Because it's rough out there. It is. It really is rough. Can you hit resume?
Oh, yes.
On Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Well, we got Brooklyn Nine-Nine in the background right now. Great show.
I just started judging you.
Oh, son of a bitch. Just go down to the next episode. Yeah, go down to the next one. Mother puss bucket. How dare that judge us?
That's what this one does.
Peacock. Yeah, Peacock's fucking weird, man. Peacock has some weird issues, but I do like Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That does happen a lot.
Yeah, see, I can see that you feel that, right? Life in general it's become very interesting. And you can even tie it into like what we're talking about, how out of control all this shit gets, how out of control people get about stuff that doesn't even fucking matter. You know, that's where I'm just like, stop. When you see like all the infighting going on, or people messing with each other, or people getting butthurt about something that this one said, you're like, are you serious? You're getting upset about fictional shit. You're getting upset about a guy that eats, sleeps, shits, wakes up, gets in a car, does all that kind of stuff to play a character. And that's what your life is based off. Sometimes I'm like, wow, what's going on with this world? What is going on with everybody? And that's just a small piece. Not to mention the real life problems that we have out there. We got some real world shit going on all the time. And to pay attention to it, you might go crazy. That's why I choose not to. I know what goes on. I just choose not to really worry about it because you can't. Shows and TVs. Shows and TV shows. It is a great thing that we can stream anything anytime we want now. Yeah, you know what, Jamie, but here there is a rival to that when you say that. It isn't good because look at what it's become. You know what I mean? Look at what all this has become. Now, all this like YouTube stuff and all the channels and all the podcasts and all this kind of crap that goes on now really blew up during the pandemic, right? During the pandemic, a lot of channels blew up because nobody can go anywhere. So this was how you were going through it. And it grew with like, you saw like this. I can't stand the celebrity community.
But at the same time, it ruins things.
Well, that's where it ruins things. Like, look, I'm happy Netflix is going to go to a no binge model if they actually do stick to that because.
Don't you remember having to go home?
Yeah.
Watch stuff.
You would wait. But now, like, now with us having all these, you can watch anything, do anything you want. You can watch.
I know, but I don't think that's necessarily.
No, you know what it's taken away from? I think it's taken away from socializing with people in general, like wanting to be around people because all you want to do is bury into this or go on to here.
I deal with young people a lot. And they cannot do anything. They cannot interact with stuff.
Right. And you do
respond where I go, did you hear me?
Yeah, you find that with and you
know what respond, please?
Right. And that's what like the
in real life
younger generation.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And then you see like the older generations too that get involved with these. Like the older generation that gets involved with this, they get lost in it too and they don't know what to do. It's like, ooh.
My grandma, she's 77. Does that.
And gets lost in her phone, right?
Oh yeah.
Exactly. So basically, it's almost like it was like a programming mechanism. Like here, I always compare it to WALL-E. I always compare this shit to WALL-E. Just remember, where the human race goes in the movie WALL-E, when they're up in space, they all become fat, disgusting pigs, and everybody is just geared into all the shit that's just being thrown in their face 24/7. Instead of you kind of discovering it on your own. You know what I mean? And people be like, you discover this on your own. I just type in, no. Not that type of discovery. That's not how you discover things.
Yeah, but just like having to wait a week, but not it just being on TV, like not just being on streaming, like it being on TV.
Being on TV.
You had to watch it at that certain time.
Remember commercials? Commercials were the shit back in the day.
I don't like commercials.
They suck now. Commercials suck now.
You don't watch any TV. What are you talking about?
Sometimes I do.
You never watch any TV if it's not a Giants game, okay?
Well, hey, the Devils are coming back and they might be good.
Anyways, if it's not sports, you don't watch TV.
True.
But there's
no argument there.
I think that's sad. I think that's really,
it sucks.
Really sad.
It sucks.
I think that's a sad life to live.
Well, it's where we're headed.
I think it's terrible.
It's where we are already, but it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Always having to watch it that time, that day, or you had to record it on your VHS.
Oh yeah, we used to that was going on in 2000. After what was it? After 2005, it kind of changed.
No,
or was it later than that? It was later than that, right?
I went up till like 2010.
2010?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I still did it anyways because I had a VCR.
I love having the streaming stuff to watch my old school things. Like when we were on YouTube and I went off about the Saturday morning Remember, we were off on a Saturday. You guys have heard me rant about this. And
I should have been recording it.
I was clicking through.
Out here, and he's just like, oh my God, this is horrible. I don't understand. I just don't understand.
No cartoons at all. Now, I know you have Cartoon Networks and all the fucking things, this and that, but there was a special. That was
a. And they were scary as hell.
Yes.
Crazy clown town.
Oh yeah, there was some crazy ass fucking shit on back in the day that I forgot about. I was like, I don't even think I watched that. But what was cool about that, what we found on there with like the 80s and 90s cartoons was they had the commercials in there. The amount of commercials with the toys and everything, my God, it was always going on. All this was always going on. It was just better in fashion back in the 80s and the 90s, in my mind. And early 2000s was still okay. Oh, wow, getting deep, man. Yeah, trying to make that money just to make it day by day to get those benefits. Yeah, it's ass, dude. I've been in a job, one job for 24 years. And it sucks. It's retail. I mean, but it gives me my benefits and all that. And I make money. You see all this bullshit going on behind me. But living out here in Jersey land, it's not going to get me any further. It's not. Like I can go a little bit bigger than this here, but God, fuck, for what? I want more. I want a big house. And I don't want to go to work 6 days a week. And I don't want to work all these holidays that I always work. And I have no holidays anymore because the hustle of the world now has gotten so chaotic when it comes to all this shit that you don't have a life anymore doing this. You're fucking drained. You're legit drained. And it wasn't like that, like I'd say 10 years ago. So that's how much has changed in like a 10-year span.
Or it didn't bother you.
Yeah, but I also wasn't doing these crazy overnights and all that shit. I really wasn't. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. But yeah, maybe the older I get, the more this bothers me.
Yeah, he's never going to have a Thanksgiving with me.
Oh, don't say it like that. Two great Halloween movies, in my opinion, are Beetlejuice. Yes, I'm with you on that. And Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay. Not bad. I like Beetlejuice. I mean, I guess you can consider those Halloween movies because they're just Halloweenish. What do you got? Yeah, social media destroying socializing. Oh, it already did. It's killing the human language. It's everything. I mean, look, it's easy to talk this way. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe it's not for everybody. Sorry, I'm a little bit nasally. But having a conversation with people face to face, that's totally different. Like having a debate like this. Well, not like this. I don't have a panel, but I have Kelsey with me. But going back and forth, it's a lot different doing it in person than it is doing it this way because you're all comfortable in your setting. When you're face to face with people, it's a whole nother level. You know what I mean? It's a whole nother level, I guess, of anxiety for people to actually have to deal and talk. Because there's a lot of people that don't know how to talk at all. Like the younger versions of kid, like the 25-year, I guess you could say from whatever. Where do we want to range it from 15 all the way to 30 now? Or not even 15 to 25? Or even lower?
Well, maybe 25, but
nothing. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
You saying I can't talk to people?
You don't like talking to people.
I hate people. That doesn't mean I can't talk to them.
No, you can talk, obviously.
I hate people because they suck. That's why. Stay away from me.
Oh, see? She don't fuck around. I do agree about especially social media in general, but man, if you didn't set your VCR to record, you missed that show. Oh, fuck yeah. But
replayed it.
But that was the thrill. Like you had to be on top of shit. Yeah. Now we're just lazy.
Yeah.
Now we're just lazy. Now we're like,
I don't know if you really cared. You always had that set. So.
Oh yeah. Or you just made sure to be home.
Yeah.
At that time, because I would do that too. Like, say if I was a kid and I knew something was coming out, right? And we're all playing outside and shit. If I knew something was coming out at 8:00, playtime was over by 7 because I had to shower, get ready, and sit down and watch my show because you looked so forward to that.
No one looks forward to anything.
No one looks forward to anything anymore. Don't you get it? You know, like what I'm saying? So like these movies that come out, nobody looks forward to them. Everybody just looks forward to critiquing them. Everybody looks forward to critiquing everything now. You know, like a show comes out or a movie comes out, everybody wants to just run to go talk about it, not actually soak it in and enjoy it. So that's kind of where we're all getting lost. We're all losing it. We're all getting stuck in our own asses when it comes to this shit. We're just all worried about being popular, I think. Serious. You're worried about having a galvanizing of people just come to you all the time for everything that you say. And that's not good. Yes, agree. Social media has ruined things. It feels better in person. Yeah, always. Everything's better and more natural. Now the thrill is trying to avoid spoilers. and that's what I've been doing with Cobra Kai, or what I have to do with anything when I don't rush to watch something because I don't want to. But you also can't help it because throughout your media sites or wherever, you just see it fucking everywhere. So it becomes rough when it comes to that shit. But, you know, not to dive too down the life hole here. We're going to be closing out here because Kelsey is a little tired and I got to start straightening up and we got to start packing. Huh?
I'm okay, but yeah.
We got to start packing. We got a lot of stuff to do in the next few days. So everybody, I'd like to thank you all for coming out to this edition of Irregular Thoughts Live with me. Of course, the Irregular Neil. Miss Hope Productions over here. Yes. So please, everybody, go hit that like. Go hit that subscribe if you haven't also. And become a part of the Irregular Nation because why wouldn't you want to? Oh, man. I'll see y'all later. Peace out. And you all have a good one.